Good morning. Thank you for joining me this morning for practice. In case you guys are new to my channel, I quite often have a playlist below suggested, and today I've just got like quite a general playlist. It's like 19 hours long, but it's a really wonderful playlist. So I've just put that there for you to click on as and when you may feel like you want to listen to some music during practice this morning. I just also wanted to kind of explain my intention behind these videos. They're only half an hour for a reason. They're here for you to explore your own body and your own breath and to find your practice. I'm hoping after a while of doing these videos with me every day that you do eventually, you don't need them and you're doing your own practice and you have connected with, you know how to connect to your own breath and follow your own breath. And therefore find the practice that follows from that, because that's the point, basically. Okay, so to start off with, just come into a comfortable seated position. And just close the eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Take another deep breath in, relaxing the tummy, inhaling the whole of the torso, lifting up tall through the crown of the head, and exhale, letting everything go. One last deep inhale, and exhale. Bring the hands to the knees, palms facing down. Feel the warmth of your hands on your knees. Relax the tummy. Relax the shoulders. Relax the expression of your face and just allow yourself to sit on the sitting bones. And just observe the breath coming in through the nose, into the body, expanding the belly, and releasing out through the nose. Don't force or try to change the breath, just observe. And with this new observation of the breath, bring the hands in front of the belly button, as if you're holding a balloon. Start to imagine as you breathe in through the nose, you're filling up that space in between the hands. You notice if the body moves with the breath. And as you start to become aware of the natural ebb and flow of the body as it follows the movement of the breath, start to lean into the natural movements of the body. Intuitively allowing the body to expand as you bring in new prana, which is what we call breath. As you allow it to leave, as you release everything that does not serve you on the exhale. The inhale expanding. And as you exhale, you can imagine drawing energy in from around you, like you're charging your batteries. Essentially, when we do this, this is what we're doing. We're recharging ourselves. We're letting go of everything within the material world. We're coming to a place where there is no time or material. It's just you and your body and your breath. And bring the hands, just bring them onto your heart. Inhale, look up. And as you exhale, bow the head. Slowly opening the eyes, allowing the eyes to focus. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, opening the arms wide. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bringing the arms wide. Allowing the body to move and expand in every way that it wants to. Inhale, lift up, open up. And then exhale, take a twist to the left. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center, lifting up. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center and just roll the shoulders. Bring the hands to the shoulders and roll with the elbows. Inhale, the elbows forward. Exhale, back. Keep the elbows behind you as if you're trying to reach them behind your shoulder blades. Just drop the head down. Round yourself down through the sitting bones. Lift up tall through the spine. Exhale, allow the head to be heavy. Release the hands. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, lift up and look up. Reach the arms behind you. Exhale, bow down. Again, when you're here, going to wherever you want. If it's too uncomfortable, having your arms behind your back, reach them forward. And just take 3 deep breaths and just see what movement comes. My arms want to move today, so they're moving. Where do yours want to go? And then gently press yourself back up to sitting. Bringing the hands behind you. And just lean from one side to the other. Start to open up the chest, straightening the arms, really opening up the thoracic. And as you exhale, rounding the spine, bringing the shoulders in. Inhale up. Exhale back in. Bring the knees together. Come up. Bring the toes to touch if you wish. Come into a ball. Rounding the spine. Pressing the shins into the arms. Feeling a stretch along the shoulders. Really sitting back on the sitting bones. We start to stretch the lower back out as well. And then cross the feet. Bring the hands in front of you and come forward to tabletop. And just take a few moments, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. You may want to tuck the toes under, sit back, stretch the feet out. You may want to come forward. Just close the eyes and breathe deep in through the nose, into the belly, exhaling, drawing the belly button in, and just feel what movement comes. Where does your body want to move and stretch and release? You may want to lean into the shoulders, you may want to lean into the ribs, you may want to lean into the hips. This is where we tap into your intuition. There is no right or wrong. There is only what your body wants and what it needs. What it needs is what it tells us when we connect to the breath and we listen. If you can't quite tap in, just do some gentle cat-cows. Close the eyes closed. Start to bend the arms, move the hips back, and just feel it. Okay, wherever you are, we're just going to turn so the backs of the hands are now on the mat, stretching out the back of the wrists, and just give the fingers a bit of a tap on the mat. Stretch the fingers wide. You may want to lean back to get a bit more of a stretch. And now bring the hands so the fingers are pointing out and just shift the weight from side to side. We're just warming up the wrists. Pulsing the fingertips here is quite good as well. Good. If you want to continue, bring the fingers facing towards you, leaning back and forward. Just warming up the wrists. And bring the hands back to center and then bring the fingers facing in. Shift the weight from side to side, pressing up through the shoulder blades. Doing your circular cat-cows here is quite nice in one direction and then the other. And bring the hands forward a little bit. You may just want to stretch out the wrists after that. Tuck the toes under and press up into your downward facing dog. Your downward dog is a restful pose. There is stretch, there is strength. But find what is comfortable for you. Lifting up from the top of the thighs, pressing the hands away from you. Trying to get the shoulders to the ears and then wrapping them around. Sinking the heels down. Drawing the belly button in. And then close the eyes and just take a deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth. Are there any movements that want to come with that breath? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up onto the toes, shift the weight forward. Exhale, bend the knees and the hips back. Inhale. Forward, rock back. Exhale, bend the knees and the hips back. And we're just going to walk the feet slowly, one step at a time, until we get to the top of our mats in a forward fold. And you can have the knees bent. Bring the hands to blocks. Bring your hands underneath the feet, holding onto the big toes. You can interlace the fingers. Just give yourself a little sway from side to side. Deep breath in. And then exhale, releasing the head down. Crown of the head reaching down towards the earth. Again, if you want to bend the knees, that's fine. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale. Wherever you're at, start to peel yourself back up to standing. Slowly. Raising the head up last. And just open up the chest, roll the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, shoulder blades forward. Inhale, opening up the chest. Exhale. Good. Just give the hands a shake. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms wide, bend the knees, shift the weight over to the left and just step the right foot back. Doesn't need to be very far, maybe a meter or so. Toes pointing forward, just inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bow down over the bent leg. Inhale up, reaching up. Exhale, bringing the hands to cactus and just check that the hips are facing forward, opening up the chest, bending that front leg. Inhale, lift up, look up through the chin. Exhale, pressing the air in front of you, bowing down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, lifting up, opening up the chest. Exhale, bowing down. This time bringing the hands to the mat. Start to straighten that front leg. Again, gentle. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. So as we inhale, we're opening up the chest, breathing in, finding expansion within the torso. And as we exhale, we're folding into the space that air has created. Inhale, halfway lift, shift the weight forward, bring the hands to the top of the mat. Just raise the right leg up. If you want to come into half moon here, you can. Peeling the right arm up, grounding yourself down through that standing foot, breathing into the belly button. Just breathe, find your own stability. Noticing where the wobbles are. Release the hands back down. Bend the left leg, step the right foot back behind you. Inhale, reaching up, arms in front of you, and then above you. And then exhale, open up into warrior two. Turn the front palm over, inhale, lift up, look behind. Straighten that front leg, come into wide leg stance, both toes, feet pointing the side of your mat. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, bow down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow down. We're just going to stay here. Interlace the fingers, hands behind, on the toes, forward. Again, whatever feels good for you. Bend the knees, you can shift the weight from side to side. Feel what muscles want to be stretched and released and worked into. And then bring the hands to the top of your mat, pivot round, step back to plank. Inhale, set yourself up, rounding the spine, squeezing your inner thighs together, reaching out through the heels, shift the weight forward onto the toes, and then lower yourself, knees, chest, chin on an exhale. Inhale, round forward onto the forehead, and ripple yourself up to up dog. Keeping the thighs in contact with the mat, just shimmy from side to side. Press the hands down, take a breath in, lift the thighs up, engage the glutes. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Take a breath. And walk the feet to the top of the mat. Maybe try walking in a way you haven't walked before to the top of your mat. Bend the knees, inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale back to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bringing the arms wide, transferring the weight over to the right leg, stepping the left foot back. Again, only about a meter or so, toes pointing forward. Bend that front leg, straighten that back leg. Hips facing forward. We're in a short warrior one. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, bow down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bringing the hands to cactus, opening up the chest. Inhale, look up with the chin. Exhale, press the air in front of you as you bow down over that front leg. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press forward and bow down. Bring the hands to the top of your mat, shift the weight forward. Turn the right wrist so it's facing in, lifting the left leg up, coming up into half moon. Ground yourself down through that standing foot. Find that stability, lifting up from the top of the thigh. Reach out through that back foot, draw in the belly button, and just breathe. Notice steady breath, steady balance. Lower the left hand back down. Gently bend the right leg, step the left foot back. Inhale, reach up to warrior one. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Turn the palms over, inhale, lift up. Exhale, look behind. Inhale, straighten that front leg, turn the toes, pointing in the opposite direction. Inhale, back up to center, reach up. And then exhale, chest out, bum out, bow all the way down. It's time to bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Bring them up onto blocks if you wish. We're going to inhale, look forward. Exhale, rounding the spine. So it's cat-cow, wide legs. Inhale, drop the belly button down. Sitting bones up. Inhale, look forward. Good. Exhale, round the spine. Good. Inhale, bring yourself all the way up. Reaching up. Exhale, arms wide. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold down with the arms interlaced. You may want to bend the knees just a tad, a little micro bend. We're just going to stay here for 3 nice long deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Allowing the body to move with the breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release the arms. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the waist. Inhale, bend the knees. Bring the heels in. Inhale, reach up, coming into our goddess pose. Exhale, bringing the hands to the belly. Getting comfortable within our goddess pose. Just bring the hands to the knees. Just the weight from side to side. Tuck the pelvis under. Lift up tall through that central line. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, bringing the elbows in together. Inhale, opening the arms to cactus. Exhale, bringing the arms together. Left, coming into our eagle arms. Inhale, reach the fingertips up, look into the elbows. The other stretch along the shoulder, left shoulder blades. And inhale, stand, straighten the legs. The hips a bit of a wiggle from side to side. Turn to face the front of your mat, keep the arms in eagle. And just step to the top of your mat, or in the middle actually, wherever, doesn't really matter. Shift the weight over to the left leg. Keep the gaze into the elbows. Just lift the right leg up. And then bringing your breath awareness to your belly button, extend the right leg out behind you. Start to lower the torso down. Coming into warrior three with eagle arms. Just bring the breath into the belly button. Don't go further than you can't. Just go where you can. Nice. Inhale, back up. Bending the right knee, bringing up to the chest. Bend the left leg. And just cross the right leg over the left. Breathing into the belly button. Release the arms, release the legs. Exhale, bringing the hands down to the mat. Scissor kick back to chaturanga or plank. We're just taking a vinyasa. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Walk the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing, reaching the arms up. Exhale the arms to cactus. Bring the left elbow underneath the right. Shift the weight over to the right leg. Bring the left knee up. Again, reaching fingertips up, looking into the elbows. Bring the breath awareness to the belly button. And then start to extend the left leg out behind you, holding onto the belly button, breathing into that space. That's your power center. It's where all movement originates from. On the next inhale, bring yourself back up. Bring the knee into the chest. Exhale, release the arms wide. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bringing the leg behind you, bringing the hands back down to your mat. Scissor kick back to plank. Just hold plank. Squeeze your inner thighs together, press up through the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, rolling onto the forehead. And then rippling yourself up to up dog. Let's bring the knees down. Come back into child's pose. And just take a few deep breaths here. Allowing the body to melt down into the earth. And then gently bring yourself up onto your heels. Bring the hands in your lap. Stack the right hand on top of the left. You're going to bring them right into your lap. Close the eyes and just bring the awareness to your breath. As we inhale, we're going to engage Mula Bandha, which is our pelvic floor. So imagine you're holding onto a pea, you're squeezing it into the midline and then drawing it up through the central line. As we do that, as we inhale, we're going to make a fist with our right hand and raise the right hand up with the breath. As we exhale, we're going to release the engagement of the pelvic floor, releasing the fist and lowering it back down. Inhale and engage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to count anymore. Go on your own count. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, release. Continue doing this. Keep feeling that engagement, drawing the energy in and up the midline. Exhaling, harnessing your power. It's like you're sending the fuel to where it's needed on the exhale. And continue doing this. I'm just going to go for a chant. Om Bhava, 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 Om Manaha, Om Manaha, Om Manaha, Om Manaha, Om Suva, Om Suva, Om Tapa, Om Tapa, Om Tapa, Om Tapa, Om Janaha, Om Janaha, Om Janaha, Om Janaha, Om Satyam, Om Satyam, Om Satyam, Om Satyam, Just allow the breath to come back to its natural rhythm. Feel the vibrations through your body. Feel the energy that you have created, the passageways that you have opened with your morning practice. Filling yourself up with love and compassion, and as you exhale, allowing that love to waterfall through you. It almost feels as if you're dissolving yourself. Thank you for sharing today's practice with me. I wish you a beautiful day. All my love. Namaste. If you do have any questions about anything that comes up in any of these classes, please comment or connect to me via Instagram and Facebook. The links for Instagram's on my YouTube channel, and the Facebook link is below. So please reach out if there's anything you would like me to teach you specifically rather than just a morning spiritual practice. Please let me know. I am trained in many modalities: Ashtanga, Vinyasa, restorative, Yin, Tantra, aerial. So I've got many strings to my bow, but this is what seems important to share with you right now. But if you feel like you would like something else from me, then please reach out and I should accommodate. Until tomorrow's practice. Have a lovely day, guys. Bye.